Welcome to our LegalShield Opportunity Overview. My name is Chris Ward. I'm just one of thousands of associates making my home right here in the great state of Colorado, sharing with you what I believe is the opportunity of the 21st century. And just to familiarize you with a little bit about who's talking to you, I had started my career in LegalShield back in 2007. I had left 11 years of military service, got started as an entrepreneur, not here. I actually started a video production company and resurrected a defunct jazz record label. And I had no formal education in how to run a business, but my partners and I, we had enough sense to hire the right people for the right jobs. And so we had a graphic design artist design our logo and build out our website. We had an accountant for our bookkeeping. We had an office manager for day-to-day operations. And in our video productions, we had a videographer, we had camera operators, we had sound engineers, and we even hired an attorney. So before we even started making money, we put down a $10,000 retainer on an attorney who charged $400 an hour. But I was so naive, having never used an attorney myself, that I thought that this investment in our business would last us for years until we used them. We had them draft a contract for one of our initial clients, and then I get an invoice in the mail for over $1,500 off the retainer, and immediately slammed my foot on the brakes and found myself doing what even the American Bar Association says that over 85% of Americans are doing today as it regards legal services. I was Google searching legal questions. I was downloading boilerplate legal forms. I was asking friends and colleagues for legal advice. And it wasn't until 8 months into my business that a gentleman introduced me and my partners to LegalShield, not just for our company, but for ourselves personally, and showed us an opportunity that if we were to refer these services to other people, we could generate some additional revenue. And I signed up immediately. And so I'm going to stop talking about myself. I really want to talk about the opportunities it looks for you today. We're very fortunate that we have multiple opportunities for you to take LegalShield and ID Shield to the marketplace. Unless you've been living under a rock for the last several years, the world has really changed forever. And you hear these buzzwords, work from anywhere revolution. People are seeking more income opportunities. They're looking for time to build their business. They're looking for more flexibility. And I think overall, just more independence. And in these uncertain times, doesn't it just make sense to have a backup plan? Well, in order to have a good backup plan, these three things must be in place. For one, you need an opportunity backed by a great company with outstanding products and exceptional compensation. You need a system, not just an idea, but a proven system that has produced results over and over again for years. And you need community, leaders, mentors, big thinkers, and true partners to show you the way. To talk about our company, I have to go back to 1969, in which our founder, Harlan Stone Cipher, was in an automobile accident. He was a teacher during the day. He was an insurance salesman at night. And so insurance protection made sense to him. He had his auto insurance because his vehicle was destroyed. He had his health insurance. He was hospitalized. He had his life insurance. Thankfully for all of us, he didn't have to use. But the one thing he was unprepared for was the fact that even though he was not at fault for the accident, the other party turned around and sued him. Now, anytime you're named in a lawsuit, you have to defend yourself. So he hired an attorney, went to court. He won in court, but he spent thousands of dollars in his own defense. And he thought, why isn't there some sort of a legal protection? He looked around the United States, couldn't find anything, found a service in Europe, duplicated it, and brought it to the United States and founded Prepaid Legal Services Incorporated in 1972. After 51 years, we're currently protecting over 4.5 million lives in all U.S. states and 5 provinces in Canada. Our vision is simple: is provide equal access to liberty, equality, opportunity, and justice that every human deserves. Now, we offer 3 core products that I'm going to go over. We talk about LegalShield, LegalShield for small businesses, and then ID Shield for individuals and families. First, to talk about what we do for individuals and families, I want you to imagine with me for a moment that you're an attorney. And let's just say that as opposed to you charging me some lofty $10,000 retainer, I want you to charge me on a flat month-to-month fee. But here are the services I want you to provide. First of all, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, I want to be able to call your office. I want somebody to answer the phone every time I call. Then I'm going to give you a business day to find an attorney that specializes in that particular area of law to call me back. How much would you, as my law firm, have to charge me on a monthly subscription basis just to be available to me for legal advice? Probably be hundreds of dollars, right? Well, beyond that, Sometimes you need a little extra legal muscle. So before I sign any contracts or documents, if I'm renting an apartment, if I'm buying a car, if I'm getting an insurance policy, I want you to review those documents just to make sure that my legal rights are protected. If a situation arises that I feel like I've been taken advantage of or treated unfairly, and you feel the best response would be to write a letter or make a phone call on my behalf, I want you to do that for me on an unlimited number of subject matters. Now, we already know that the majority of Americans simply do not have an up to date will for a myriad of different reasons. So, as a part of this monthly agreement, I want you to provide me with a comprehensive will to include my healthcare and financial powers of attorney. And down the road, my situation changes. I get married, move out of state, start a business, buy a house. I want you to update my will at no additional charge other than what you and I have agreed to on this monthly subscription basis. In the event of a moving traffic violation, I want to be able to take a photograph of the ticket, send it over to the law firm, have a traffic attorney assigned to me, and let me know what my legal rights are in a particular situation. If it's defensible, send that traffic attorney with me to traffic court to defend my ticket. Beyond that, I want to have inside my app a 24-hour emergency hotline so that in the event I'm being questioned, detained, or arrested, Child Protective Services is knocking on my door. I want to be able to have an attorney on the phone within minutes. How much would you, as my law firm, have to charge me on a monthly basis for all the legal services you see on the screen here? Folks, I've heard anywhere from $500 to $5,000 a month. And if it was just $100 a month, that would be an amazing value, but it may compete with a lot of the other bills. So the company made it a no-brainer. They provide this to you and your family for only $29.95 a month. And we have some discounted rates for the employee benefits. So get back to the person that invited you out for information in that regard. Now we have additional legal supplements because we know that the niche markets are going to need particular set of legal benefits. So for home business owners, we have a supplement. For those who operate as rideshare or delivery drivers, we have a different legal supplement. For gun owners, we have a different legal supplement. We have a trial defense supplement, which will add additional trial defense hours to your legal plan. Each of these supplements is an additional $14.95 when added to your legal plan. Now, our second product, our ID Shield. I'm not going to take time to educate you on identity theft. I think you get it. But when I bring up identity theft, a lot of people still tell me cases about how their credit card or debit card were compromised. Well, bank fraud, albeit egregious, is a fraction of the monster that is identity theft. It manifests itself in a lot of different ways. So as a member of ID Shield, we're going to monitor every area of your life. Your social security number, passports, driver's license, medical insurance information. Upon request, we'll actually do a proactive database search of the dark web to see if anybody's using your online persona for nefarious reason. We also have online privacy and reputation management so that if you're tagged in a photograph or a video on social media that may be compromising to your character, yes, it may be you, but it may not be something that you want on the internet. We're going to help you to restore that as well. We also offer malware resistance through Trend Micro and VPN Proxy One, meaning is that when you use any public Wi-Fi, you're going to have a full wall of protection around you and that website that you're going to at perhaps your local coffee shop. I already mentioned the social media reputation management, and our ID Shield offers a $3 million fraud protection policy for identity theft related losses. Year after year, ID Shield is recognized as the #1 identity theft product available on the market today for several reasons. First and foremost being is that as a member of ID Shield, you're not going at it alone. You're going to get assigned a licensed investigator that will work with you or as you to do whatever it takes for as long as it takes to restore your identity back to pre-theft status. Now, we have two separate ID Shield plans. We have the individual plan, which is self-explanatory, it's just you. Then we have our family plan. We're still covering you and your spouse or significant other, but only up to 10 children under the age of 18, but we will still provide some consultation and restorative services for those dependent children at home between the ages of 18 and 26. And we also offer discounted employee benefit rates. So again, get back to the person who invited you to take a look at this to find out what those pricings are. So depending on the size of your company and your legal needs, we have different tiered plans. So we have our most comprehensive plan, which is our Pro plan. It's $169. It covers up to 5 authorized users. You get unlimited advice and consultation. You get up to 40 letters or phone calls written on your company's behalf per year, up to 40 documents reviewed per year, at least 25 pages, up to 15 collection letters per month. You get one copyright or trademark consultation, but we will still write an employee handbook for up to $500 flat fee, one per year. And we'll do custom contract drafting, $250 up to 25 pages, and 50 hours of IRS audit services in the defense of an IRS audit. That's absolutely incredible. With our small business trial defense supplement, you're adding 100 hours of trial defense time. That's up to 25 hours for pre-trial if the business is a defendant in a covered suit, and that's only an additional $14.95. So the most comprehensive plan that we offer is our Pro plan at $183.95. That's the Pro plan with the small business trial defense supplement. That's still a fraction of what one attorney would charge for 1 hour, and you're getting access to all of these benefits for an entire month. Now, accessing your service is easy. Business and community, friends and family, employees, clients all have access to Legal and ID Shield through their desktop or an app. Now, to join the work from anywhere revolution, you have to ask yourself, are you generating the income you desire? You see, there's three major forms of income. The first one, I think, is the one that most people are familiar with. That's linear income, trading time for money, clocking in at 9 or clocking out at 5, or perhaps you're self-employed and you offer a product or service, and when you're working, you get paid. When you're not working, you don't get paid. That's linear income. Then there's leveraged income. Business owners with employees understand this. This is working with a team to build a better business. They're leveraging the efforts of others to generate profits. Brokers in insurance and real estate understand this because they have agents in their organization that when their agents go out and make a sale, they get an override based on that sale. Then there's residual income, and this is getting paid long-term for work that you did once. In the entertainment industry, they call these royalties. For us, it's subscription income, getting paid for the lifetime of a membership. So if you join our mission, I'm excited to say that you're going to get paid all of these ways and more. And I'm going to go through those right now. When we talk about linear income, we talk about your personal income when you share this membership with somebody else and they sign up. So we're going to base this just on the $64.90 Legal and Family ID Shield plan. You, as a new associate, can earn anywhere from $70 up to $370 every time you protect a family with our services. Now, the more families that you protect, the more income you're going to earn. How long does that take, though? Just by going out and protecting 3 individuals or families with our legal and or identity theft plan, and one becomes an associate, you're now promoted to the senior associate position, meaning that that next family who signs up for the 6490 plan, you're going to get paid $90 on. Go out and protect a few more families, find 2 additional referral partners, what we call associates. You're now at the manager level, means that that next family who signs up for 6490, you're getting paid $120 on. Now, we're not looking for employees, we're looking for business partners. And so there's not going to be any quotas to fill, and there's no sales manager breathing down your neck. But LegalShield loves to reward speed and consistency. So if you go out there and hit that senior associate position within the first 20 days with us, the company's going to give you a $200 cash bonus. Go out and hit the manager position with us in your first 45 days, the company's going to give you an additional $500 bonus. And with the tools and systems that you're going to learn about, it doesn't take 45 days. You can do this in your first 4 to 5 days. Folks, that's over $1,000 that you earn just by protecting 5 families. And you can make an incredible living doing this. You can go out, as I'd mentioned, offer these services as an employee benefit. And depending on how many employees in the room sign up, you can get paid. Let me give you an example. You're at the director level. You talk to a company of 20 employees. Let's just say 10 of them enroll. At the director level, you'd be paid $2,200 just based on that enrollment alone. Now, again, you can make an incredible living just doing that. But I think everybody wants to take some time off at some time. And in that you have to have leverage. And our leverage income manifests itself through our team override. So when you introduce this opportunity to somebody else, they go out and make a sale, you can earn an override based on their production, anywhere from $20 up to $300 in an override. Now, let me give you another example. You're an executive director. Congratulations. You sell me a $64.90 plan, you're going to have $370 direct deposit into your account 24 hours after my membership processes. Now, I find that out and I say, hey, I want to do what you're doing. I become an associate. I go out and I sign up a family for $64.90. I get paid $70. But because you introduced me to the opportunity, you get an override of $300. In that example alone, if you just had 10 associates selling one 64.90 plan in a single month, you'd earn $3,000 in overrides, and that doesn't even include what you earn selling each of us a membership. Now, I know all of this seems difficult to believe because how do I collect $64.90 from the customer and earn up to $370? Well, our commission structure is based on the insurance model, where you're getting a 12-month advanced commission on the premium that the new member will be paying into. So you're getting paid 12 months in advance. Now, that all sounds incredible, but the magic happens in the residual income. After month 12, month 13, 14, 15, year after year for the lifetime of the membership, you're going to continue to earn up to 20% of the monthly premium on not only all the memberships that you wrote, but all the memberships that your organization wrote that you got an override from. That's how over the course of 5, 10, 15, 20 years, LegalShield associates can build a book of business that pays them six figures, meaning that they're making six figures whether they work or not. Now, I want to show you another example. If you bring this to the small business owners, I'm going to base this again on that $183.90 pro plan with the trial defense supplement for business. You as an associate can earn anywhere from $198 up to over $1,000 every time you protect a company with our services. Now, the more companies you sign up, the more income you're going to get paid. But look at even the leveraged income, earning anywhere from $56 up to $849 in overrides. Just by going out at the executive director level and protecting two companies a week, you're earning over six figures year one. And again, all of the residual income is the same for our business plan as it is for our individual and family plan. Now, as I mentioned, you'll own your own book of business. You can start part-time, full-time, or even in slivers of time. You get an opportunity for daily deposits Monday through Friday. One of the things I love about this is you can work from anywhere. You can do this from your home. You can do this while you're traveling. And this is an asset that you're going to continue to build. So it's a willable book of business. I mean, you can will this down to your children or your grandchildren, or just live off the residual income for the lifetime of those memberships. Now, you might be looking at this saying, well, I've never done anything like this before. And I can appreciate it because I'd never done anything like this before. Well, all of our new associates will have access to a complimentary fast start training class, which is about 90-minute class on exactly how to leverage the tools and systems that we have in place in order to get you to whatever level of income you're looking for. And you're going to have ongoing training through the company and through your organization and aligned with a personal mentor to help you along the way. Now, anytime you put yourself in an equity position to earn money from what a company's doing, there's going to be an investment, whether you're buying a franchise, whether you're getting licensed in real estate or insurance. And typically those investments can be rather costly. Well, with us, it's a once in a lifetime investment of only $49 to get started in your LegalShield business. What's the reoccurring cost? Well, we have our electronic toolbox, what you would expect any business to have. That's your personalized website, your customer relationship management tool, your marketing collateral, falls into our LegalShield Advantage Plus subscription, which is $24.95 a month, but we give it to all of our associates for the first month for free because we want to get you into profit mode as quickly as possible. Now, after this presentation, I want you to get back to the person that invited you to take a look at it and let them know if you're ready to get started. And it only takes a few minutes to enroll. And getting started is as simple as 1, 2, 3. First thing you want to do is you want to become a member. Even if you're not interested in the business, you probably recognize the benefit of having these services for yourself, your family, and or your business. But even if you're not interested in the business, become an associate, become a referral partner. You're going to run into people who could benefit from these services anyway. Why not refer them to the person that invited you to take a look at this? The difference being that you get paid. What would you do with a few extra $100 a month? But the number 3 person says, you know what? You could have shut up as soon as you said that I collect $64.90 from the customer and I'd get paid up to $370. We want to share with you how to get started fast and get your fast start and your manager bonus as quickly as possible. I want to thank you for taking the time to look at the business opportunity for small business and small group, and let me be one of the first ones to welcome you to the LegalShield family.